Yo, what up guys? It is Leaf here, and today we are going to be recreating my first home in The Sims 4. Now, I moved into my first home back in November of 2018, and I know now that it's May of 2019. I know this video is really late, but I have been binge-watching Game of Thrones. I am really sorry. I've been wanting to give you guys a bit of a house tour for a while now, but my house is always a mess, and it is entirely my own fault. So, I figured this would be the best way to go about it, to recreate it in The Sims and show you a tidy version of my house. Now, a thing I always struggle with in Sims is windows, because I always find the windows in Sims 4 are not realistic. So I always have a lot of struggles trying to find windows that look normal. But I think we did an alright job. Also, recreating my house in The Sims has made me realize how mismatched my house really is. So as you can see, my house is 2 stories. We have 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen. And we also have a really decent sized garden, which is perfect for us because we do have a dog called Kevin. He is a Rottweiler, but unfortunately I do not have Sims 4 pets. So I haven't been able to put him into the game or put any of his stuff into the game. So you'll see that my house, it looks a little bit empty, but it's because there's a lot of space where the dog stuff lives, and I just couldn't put it into the game, which is a real shame. So yeah, out the front of our house we do have 2 drives. We have a real one, and then we have a sort of a front lawn that has just been used as a drive, so we have a lot of dead grass there. Like, the living room will look especially empty because this is where most of the dog stuff is, like his bed, all his toys, his bowls. So just keep that in mind. And I absolutely love candles. You'll always find candles lit in my front room. And that is my spot right there in the corner. You will always find me with a cup of tea and my iPad and my phone in that chair if I am not streaming. Also, that cute little plant in the living room on the windowsill was a gift from our landlord when we moved in back in November, and I nearly killed it because I left it out of the sun for about 2 months over winter, and now it's living in the living room, trying to get as much sun as possible because I'm trying to bring it back to life, and I'm actually doing a decent job. I'm proud of me. So this is our kitchen. It got done out just before we moved in, I think, so it's really nice and modern. It's really beautiful, actually. I don't really do it justice. Also, counters will be the death of me. And I spend a lot of time on this section here because that is my tea station, and if you know me at all, you know how important tea is to me. I'm not doing any favors to the English stereotypes at all. Also, we do have a little cupboard under the stairs there that we cannot access because Mikey has an exercise bike right in the way of it, but we don't get exercise bikes in The Sims 4, so I've had to sell for a treadmill instead. As you can see, we have a dining room table, but we never ever use it. I always eat on the island, and Mikey always eats upstairs. And I swear there is a bit of extra counter in real life. I do not leave my utensils on the edge of my cooker, I promise. And because this is me, I have mugs literally everywhere. Well, I'll always have my iPad in the kitchen because I spend a lot of my time when I'm not on stream cooking. So I have I'll always have YouTube or a Twitch stream up to keep me company while I'm in there. And now we move on to the master bedroom. We do have a little desk there, ready for when we hopefully eventually get a second PC. And I am the messy person in my relationship, so my side of the bed is always littered with all of my dirty clothes. And Mikey hates me for it. Now, I couldn't get my bathroom to look right, and I could not figure out why for a really long time. But then I realized there is a space in my bathroom that I'm cutting out here now, and I have no idea what's there. It's not a cupboard, it's just like dead space. It's very interesting. I learned a lot about my house doing this. And also I understand that towel rack would not work there if we were actually to go into a game of The Sims in this house, but that's just where my towels live. And now we move on to the spare bedroom / my office, where I create all of my Twitch streams, all of my YouTube content, and I do all of my work. This is a space that many of you will probably recognize. And obviously we don't get pop figures in The Sims, so we're having to settle for a load of gnomes. I think they look kinda cute. And of course, I couldn't forget about the dead plant in the corner. And also, ring lights aren't a thing, so I had to settle for a rocket light? I don't know why. And at the bottom of the guest bed is where I keep all of my business stuff. Be it Rito boxes, Patreon packages, they all live at the end of that bed, and it is an absolute mess. And now we move on to the garden. We are really lucky. We have a really lovely big garden, which is good because we have a Rottweiler that needs to run around a lot. But also our garden is a little bit of a mess. It does go down a level. And there are these really crazy purple walls that separate the top level from the bottom level, but we couldn't get purple in this, so we had to settle for a nicer red color. And we do have a cute little shed at the bottom of the garden as well. I've never been in the shed at the bottom of the garden because I'm terrified of bugs. So for all I know, there is a teeny tiny pirate ship in there. We have this really cute little paved section at the bottom of our garden, which is a really, really good sun trap, which will be perfect for summer evenings. Now, I am not much of a gardener, and neither is Mikey, so our garden is a little bit crazy. Most of it is really nice plants and bushes and things. But that does mean that our garden does look a little bit wild. But I really like it. And that pause there was me actually going out to my garden to check what the damn hell the top bit looked like, because I could not remember. Now we move on to the roof. I do live in a semi-detached house, so to the left of this house there is another one, which is like a mirror image, which is why it just sort of stops and it looks a little bit weird, but I did not want to make a whole other house as well, so you're gonna have to use your imagination on that one. I know that the edging of the house looks weird, that it's black with white walls and then a brown roof, but that's just my house, it just looks weird. And there you go. That is my house. And now you just need to imagine there's a little Rottweiler running about and it's pretty spot on. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I have absolutely loved getting back into The Sims and doing some builds in it. So let me know what other sort of builds you'd like to see. I would love to turn this into a series or something. I already have a few ideas, but I would love to hear what you guys would like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.